powerful enough right now to have recreated these things.
Now, I might have more information. Let me go look. And he gets up and walks into his...
Bigger than life bookcase.
Well, there's a whole hyperlink there.
Yeah.
And it's obviously magic. That's some sort.
Which is important. Because as we know...
Not really, but it's...
Elves.
The library by itself is bigger than the outside of the hut as a whole.
He's human, isn't he?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. I guess I can attempt to make him fall asleep, and if he just... It just goes wee around him, I imagine. And the elf. Or half-elf. Who knows? Do any of the teas remind me of home?
One of them does.
I'm gonna pick that one.
Alright.
And be confused on how he got it.
You've had this one before, actually. Though it tastes old compared to what you've had.
Okay.
You just got to shift here, it's not... I had to guess.
Again, the creepiest way to drink and or eat ever.
Alright then. Anyway, he's digging around in his library for a while. Still doing so. Looks like he can be a while.
Okay. I'm not going to snoop.
Okay.
Because that would be rude.
Like a statue in this folding chair.
Alright.
We'll go back outside and sit with my horses.
Okay. As you go back out, the bird flies through the door into the house.
What? You don't want my company?
No.
You get that word in your mind.
Nope. And it flies down.
Hello. Hello.
Well, he eventually comes back out of his library with a single book. It is very old.
Okay.
Of course it isn't new. If it was new,
Pages are stamped metal.
Oh. Oh boy. Wow. Okay.
Wait, wouldn't that be dwarven made?
No. Well, actually, what kind of metal is it?
Mithril.
Elf.
Okay. I'm gonna say adamantine, I'd be like, dwarven!
Yeah,
No, it's
no.
metal.
Or
It's too
cold
silver
iron.
to be adamantine.
Yeah, it's mithril and very, very fine work. He starts flipping through it. And states that he has found a single footnote.
Okay.
Okay.
Bards.
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 Which bards?
The ones who made it.
Which bards
They
made it?
Ancient bards. Very powerful ones made paintings.
Very ancient, powerful bards. Are there still very ancient, powerful bards around?
No.
Are there bards? What? No, of course there's bards around. No one's run them off
There's-
yet.
There would be.
At least no ancient powerful ones that I'm aware of.
Powerful ones, though. Are there powerful bards?
Presumably. Don't know of any though.
I imagine no one would.
Yeah, most bards make themselves though. As soon as they can.
Well, yeah, but once they get powerful, they try to downplay the power side of that notoriety.
Mm.
Powerful target's a sought-out target.
Anyway, this book's part of my collection. You'll have to forgive me, but I'm not going to lend it off to you guys.
It's okay. Can we copy this?
I can make you a copy.
Okay, that'd be fun.
He puts it on a desk, pulls out a quill, gets an open book, and the quill starts scribbling. He goes back consistent with you guys with the quill still scribbling.
I grade tea in the most horrific fashion ever.
There's precious few things I haven't seen before.
Put tea back down.
There's still very few precious things I haven't seen before.
Look at him quizzically.
This voice is actually wreaking havoc on my throat. Anyway. Well, That's the most information I can give you guys. You're free to stay around for a while. I'm not sure how much more use it will be.
Oh, ogres are trying to find your house for some reason. Did we mention that?
No, but I already knew.
Okay.
Do you know why they're looking for you?
Because they think I have something in this.
What is it that they think you have?
Something I actually took.
What? What did you take?
From the ogre.
They, had a druidic amulet. Figured they stole it from somebody, so I stole it from them.
Do you have any intention of returning the amulet if you find its rightful owner?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
But it's unmarked, so it makes it difficult.
Hmm.
Get a few scrolls of Zen truth saved up.
Just gotta hope that some people seek you out looking for a druidic amulet.
Oh, it was lost somewhere nearby. Ogres don't exactly travel far fast.
These ones were using a
Teleportation, right?
teleport room.
And a map.
Oh, that was mine for Dante to get around.
Ah,
And a map. And they got lost.
Dante couldn't use it very well.
Dante couldn't use it very well.
Yeah, he gets stuck sometimes.
His defense, I don't think we could either.
He always gets them eventually, though.
Mm-hmm.
eventually.
Eventually.
Well, I'm more than willing to share hospitality, although I can move the table and put out some bedrolls if you want to sleep for the night since it's getting cold.
I guess we can do that.
That would be appreciated.
And now we
Is
can-
it safe to travel at night with ogres around?
Head back out in the morrow. With our information in tow, searching for ancient bards. And or powerful bards. And or ancient powerful bards. Whichever comes first.
Dante can guide you back. to the
And
route.
or just ancient bards.
The elves would be the place to look either way.
Either way, I mean, if we're going to be looking at the ruins or searching for bards, I mean, obviously elves.
Oh,
No one else would have that charisma and dex. I feel like the heater's on.
It might be because
But all
it's,
the
you know,
vents are closed, so that shouldn't be. Anyway,
Well, there's. You guys sleep soundly.
yep.
In the morning, they're simply laid out. Well, as best it can be laid out without a table. One of his workbenches is just cleared off. The copy of the book is finished, but you don't see the actual dude.
He's a hermit. It's kind of expected that he probably wandered off at some point. Possibly to drive ogres away.
Anyway, the original copy of the book, the one with metal, is not there.
Obviously.
He's also put the old statues away. In fact, most everything is put away, but there's food and the finished copy of the book laying out.
Okay, I stow the book, copy it safely.
And you guys notice that it wasn't translated into a newer language. This is a letter for letter copy.
Copy.
Exactly.
Good.
Onward.
Yeah.
What script is it in?
A very old form of Elvish.
Any chance I can read it over breakfast?
Do you have Elvish and linguistics?
I have Elvish. I do not have linguistics.
You might be able to stroll through it, but it's like a 5th grader trying to read Shakespeare.
So easy.
Yeah, well, give me 2100
Actually, yeah.
more XP
Not
and
that
I'll just
difficult.
charm my way through it. Not even kidding.
You mean 2,000?
I mean, you can make a roll if you want to, but
Okay.
it,
Just, like, I want to see if I can muddle through any of it over breakfast, not on the road
okay,
over
let me
breakfast.
clarify. An MTV 5th grader going through Shakespeare.
Wait, what?
What?
Never mind.
MTV? 5th grader?
Mike TV 5th grade?
Mike TV? No, I'm pretty sure
No.
Mike TV's pretty good
I
at.
wasn't referencing him.
He was actually pretty good at Shakespeare.
Yeah, I love
I
shit.
was referencing something that apparently you guys don't get. Oh well.
I
That
got a
happens
flat
sometimes.
17.
You can struggle through some of it.
It's like trying to read. I don't know.
I would assume that I almost certainly don't get through much, but is there anything that stands out in the first couple of pages?
It's mostly a history of art.
It's like when I was 3 years old and trying to read of Mice and Men. So you'll understand half of it.
Oh.
And then you'll cry at the end because all of a sudden you'll understand everything and hate yourself. And then you'll age like 3 years rapidly.
I picked it up off of
Anyway,
like a
you can
bookshelf
muddle through a
in
bit of it. It's mostly just history of
7th
art.
grade and just started reading it
Both mundane and magical.
and read through the end and I was like, wow, that's a good book.
Although,
Wonder why
it was a history,
this isn't a
A
book
few thousand
that
years ago.
is mandatory.
so it's ancient history
Really
now.
good book.
Okay, which means that chances are this isn't a book that's going to be found anywhere out of, like, the restricted may only be touched by very special people section of some elvish library somewhere.
Yeah, you're starting to wonder how Hermit got the originals. not
To be
the-
fair, I'm wondering how on earth the Hermit has those statues. At the
enough.
moment, I'm holding to my maybe this painting can do time things since it can do space things theory.
The painter is your grande?
Yes!
Yes.
I
Yes.
said painting, but okay, we'll go.
No,
with
you
it.
said painter.
I said painting.
You said painter.
Painter.
I said painting.
You
said
intended
painter.
to say painting.
I'm pretty sure I said painting.
You said painter.
Whatever, we have the recordings to check later if it's that big a deal. Anyway,
Either way, we have a copy.
Yep.
We have some other tidbits of very interesting, almost certainly pertinent information.
We
Now
have
we just
breakfast.
need to get back.
and you have a bird.
We do. We have a bird guide that can hopefully help us get out of here the most expedient way possible without running into ogres or owlbears.
Then we can turn in our quest of finding the hermit and trying to get him back, but failing not. But getting this book, I think she'll like the book.
No!
I think
Really?
she'll love this book. Okay.
Anyway,
So, between the Raven and our survival guy,
Do
what do we
we-
do?
the Raven is taking you from teleport room to teleport room. Depending on his rolls, it'll take a few minutes on each one. But you guys are moving rapidly through the forest using these teleports.
and avoiding things like
Oh, yes.
owlbears and ogres.
Oh yes.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. We only avoided 6 encounters.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, to be fair, a couple of them we got around with judicious use of magic and or mundane skills.
Mainly mundane skills.
Mostly mundane skills.
I think the only magical skill I ever used was talking to a tree ant.
Only
That
a little
gave us
over
information we
back.
would have gotten anyway.
Okay.
You guys actually make camp with inside of the town.
Okay.
And once you're inside the town, the bird flies off.
Thank you.
Wave goodbye. Tell
I
goodbye.
will thank the bird.
Welcome.
Out loud.
No, named.
I was about to say, fuck your logic. Bird talks.
No.
Psychic bird.
So that was 3 days or 4 days? Okay. Down to 36.
Yeah. Okay.
So, we're back in town pretty much first thing in the morning, and we have a very important delivery to make.
Yes, you do.
Because it is a very important delivery.
First thing in the morning, then.
Yes.
Alright. You find her easily enough. She has
Probably
stayed in this-
breakfast.
Yeah. She's eating breakfast in the same place in the same building she was 4 weeks ago. Or 4 days ago, excuse me.
What if we
Excuse me, 4 days ago.
Been 4 weeks. What have you guys been doing?
4 days, excuse me, I misspoke. I do that sometimes.
It's okay. I do it sometimes too. At least people say I do.
Anyway, well,
okay.
upon first seeing you 4, she knows that the hermit isn't with you.
The
Did she
hermit-
really expect a hermit to come with us?
Probably not.
Not expecting, but hoping.
And
None of us are
you
people.
dropped the book.
Not really.
He translated
be
it
fair,
from
I-
an old
I
Elven book made in
tried.
Mithril.
I'm aware that you tried.
It has mention of the painting and that it was made by ancient elvish bards. Ancient powerful bards.
May I see the book?
I will pass over the copy.
She starts flipping through this, and well, not flipping, but reading through it.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Actually, she's not slowed down at it well. No, she's not
Slowed
slowed
down
down
at it by all.
Yes. Excuse me.
No, it sounds right to me. Good. Good. As long as we can all agree I said painting.
She is rather surprised at this, but thanks you for your work, and passes you each a small packet.
Oh, also the
There's-
statues we gave you, apparently he has exact copies to the point where they might as well be the exact same thing. In fact, they are his. Somehow they got in the runes, and somehow he still has them too. He was confused by this and can't give us a legitimate explanation.
Nor can I, but it's good to know.
There we go.
I will once again point out my suggestion that since we are aware that the painting can create spaces that don't exist, we obviously don't know the full extent of what it can do. My point being that time stop is a spell. There's no reason an artifact can't do more than that.
Yeah, but the painting wasn't that powerful by our knowledge.
Maybe another painting out there. The only suggestion he gave us was searching Elvish ruins near the border, or in the border, or in the country.
I can get you past Elvish Forest, but that's months of travel.
Shrug.
I can get people on that, though. It would be faster to get a single messenger than you for.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I can put you for further to work here. Oh, to you, good sir, there is a Knight of the Order on the way.
Wonderful.
As well as one other individual you'll need to pass their test, but you will not meet them at first.
Is there an estimated time of their arrival?
I should be here within the week.
Good to know. Just simply so that I can be in town when they arrive.
No lodging has been set up for them locally. Well, for the night. The other one is going to be elsewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's cover the reasons eventually.
Alright. Well then. Things have been set in motion.
Yep.
What?
The Elvish woman would actually like some time to go through this book carefully, and you four should return this time tomorrow, but I need a day to go through all this and think about what our next move is.
Would a reward be?
I bet you got-
She
and
handed
she
it
gave
out.
us
We just
packets.
we didn't stop in like the RPing in order to get the actual stat numbers.
Oh, I got a packet. Yes.
Packet of stuff we will find out once she dismisses us formally, which
didn't
she
even-
appears to be doing right now.
Didn't
Actually.
even get the packet part.
Okay.
Yeah, she is dismissing you and is saying that you should return this time tomorrow.
Okay.
And again, emphasis, she gave you some packets.
Sweet. Open packets. What's in it?
It's another favor for 550 gold, as well as what appears to be a small bracelet.